Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. And we are here at the Policy Conference put on by the Greater Detroit Chamber of Commerce. And we have with us right now Jim Holcomb, who's with the Michigan State Chamber of Commerce. I got to think that this is a playground for you, right?
It is. It's such a wonderful conference. Sandy and his team at the Detroit Chamber do a wonderful job bringing policymakers together, having those important conversations we need to have to drive the state forward.
All right, so let me delve. What are these conversations?
So everything from infrastructure to how we're going to handle this budget. What are we going to do with inflation? What can be done here on a state level? But really getting people just focused on moving Michigan forward and how we can help our families and our businesses across the state.
You know, people are a big part of that. I mean, and I'm talking about the talent issue. That's got to be affecting a lot of your membership.
Yeah, it's our number one issue we're actually hearing from our members is attracting and retaining good talent. It's always the fight to get the best and brightest into your shop and have good employees. And they're making their way, they're doing it, but it is a struggle, and we need to make sure that we're providing those opportunities to everybody so Michigan grows.
Kind of hoping, because I'm not sure that there's an end game in this for us. We can't replace what's been leaving the workforce, but maybe technology is going to step in there.
Well, technology will step in, but I think what we can do is embrace the future and not be fearful of change. What are the new technologies coming? How can we make Michigan more attractive? And I think what we need to do is really start marketing to our own citizens again. Far too often, we downplay Michigan. We have a great Pure Michigan campaign to bring people in. We need to market to those younger kids, those high schoolers, those college. Hey, stay here. You can have a great life in Michigan. You can live, work, play, raise a family, start a business. It's a wonderful place to be.
I have to tell you, one of my sons is in Boston, and his wife, and I send them pictures of here, pictured rocks, you know, lake in the, and his wife always says, that's in Michigan? I mean, they just think we're this flat state.
Oh, absolutely. And we get in this rut that we want to talk down to ourselves and kind of minimize how great it is, but our outdoors, our universities are wonderful, our people are great, we have wonderful communities. It's a great place to be.
No, it really is. Jim, let's talk a little bit about the infrastructure. We've had a couple of major announcements up here regarding that. That's got to be an issue with you guys.
Oh, it is. It's just making sure that you have what Michigan needs to grow in that infrastructure, whether it's road, whether it's broadband, whether it's bringing companies in. We really want to also, infrastructure to us is talent. It's making sure you have that brain power, that intellectual capability, because if you have the intellectual capability, the manufacturing will be there.
You know, it's kind of interesting because one of the things we don't market enough is probably our biggest asset, and that's fresh water.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody always wants it. They're going to come try to take it at some point, but it is. Yeah. And you need fresh water for a lot of businesses and for a lot of manufacturing processes. And we need to not only play in it, but use it wisely and be good conservationists. Yeah. We need to make sure that it's there for generations to come.
Jim, let's talk a little bit about the association itself, primarily an advocacy group.
Yes.
So you're dealing with, hey, what's coming that could hurt business, and what should we be pushing that will help business?
Absolutely. We're there for one simple reason: help our members succeed in business, make sure that they can grow and develop their products and services. We're there to protect, connect, and strengthen, and we work every day doing that. We have a talented team of advocates. We also have a lot of products and services that really help businesses succeed here in Michigan.
Well, and you have a broad spectrum of types of members, too, which gives you a good perspective.
Yes, we do. We're in all 83 counties. We have members across the state, all industries. I think the biggest misconception is people think Michigan Chamber is just for the biggest of the big. Actually, those small and medium-sized companies are the majority of our membership, and those are the people who are really driving communities. They're providing the jobs so people can raise a family and have a good life.
Well, you guys are pretty good about getting like the small business voice heard on the board.
Yes, absolutely. We have a very diverse board, and it's kind of large. I was kind of shocked when I came to the chamber 15 years ago. We have an 84-member board of directors, which seems a little unruly, but it really gives you the ability to have that diversity of geography, industry, and size.
Well, and they don't all come to all the meetings either, because all those people travel.
Exactly, but technology is helping too.
Yeah.
With Zoom, it's given the opportunity for everybody to plug in and engage, and that's what every organization needs. You need engaged members.
Well, there were some good things to be taken away from COVID-19, and that sounds funny, but that was one of them, technology and communication.
Absolutely, and you have to learn, whether it's in business and an association, you have to be flexible. You have to adapt and change with the times, and that's what we need to do in Michigan. We need to be ready for the future by embracing it.
All right, so from a legislative standpoint, because you're up here in people's ears, of course you're supposed to be, what are the issues? What are the things that you're looking at right now?
Right now, people are looking a lot at the budget. They want to make sure that this one-time money, this great influx from the state or from the federal government to the state, is spent wisely. If it's one-time money, spend it one time. Let's not create large budget problems in the future. Let's just be smart. Most of all, they just want practical problem solvers. They want less partisanship, more conversations, less canceling of people, and let's really discuss how to move Michigan forward.
Yeah. So technology is a big part of it. We talked about how that's going to affect the future. I would suggest that a lot of your members are getting more into technology than they have been in the past, and hopefully spend a little more R&D money.
Oh, absolutely. Technology is really driving the product development. It helps with your employees. It helps how people work in a workspace, and it's really going to make Michigan competitive.
Yeah. And we are competitive. We're getting more competitive, as a matter of fact. You guys delve into education a little bit, too, because that is our most valuable resource, actually, the people that we're putting out of our institutions.
Absolutely, and we have great institutions here in Michigan. K-12 is improving all the time. Our higher ed, our university research corridor, we have a lot of talent in this state, and now we need to know how to capitalize on that. Retain them here. We're training them. Let's keep them here to build Michigan.
Well, you guys do a good job. Give my best to Rich when you get back to the
Thank you so much, Chris.
All right. Jim Holcomb from the Michigan State Chamber of Commerce. And you are watching all of this Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network from the Grand Hotel. We're here at the Policy Conference put on by the Detroit Regional Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chris Holman, and we'll be right back.